Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are sharing with you 12 things you need to pack for your Carnival cruise.
Yeah, we have been on a lot of cruises this year, and through that process we've realized some things that we weren't bringing, and we rectified that situation. So we want to let you know, just go ahead and pack these things from the beginning so you won't be without them.
All right, very first one is this travel converter that we use. This bad boy is amazing. First of all, because you can use it in any of the outlets that they have. So if they have the 220, you can put this right in there. And what you can do is you can charge all your USB items right here. So you can plug 4 USB items plus one electrical outlet here on the front, so you don't lose the electrical outlet with this in there. Now you got to make sure that everything you're charging on here obviously is dual voltage, but we usually plug this in because there's usually limited outlets, electrical outlets on the cruise ship. So we usually use this in the 220 spot because almost everything we have is 110. We plug this in to the 220 spot, and all your USB items will charge easily there because they're dual voltage. But make sure you check that they are before you plug them in here. But that's usually what we do. But you could also just use it as an extension, just a regular outlet here as well. And then, of course, your UK outlet there. So it's nice because it changes, and we'll have links to all of these things down in the description. You can also find it over on our website, groundedlifetravel.com. But that is my first choice. This is actually our bestest buddy. If you've ever seen our Grounded Life Travel train videos, you know that this is our travel BFF.
Yeah, and that one runs about $20. The next one is to bring a tap light, which is one of these things. And the reason you do this is because some cruise ships have night lights. Sometimes they're too bright. Some of them don't have them at all. And there's always a step up to get into the bathroom. If you don't have, like, if it's a complete dark space, you're in an inside room, or you're in a dark ship, we have actually a balcony here, but it's super dark at night. This is what you need. You don't have to plug it in. You can just set it on a shelf. You go in the bathroom, and you just hit that. It's the perfect amount of light. And then when you're done, you just turn it off.
Easy peasy.
It runs on batteries, so it's perfect. We'll have a link to those. Definitely pick up a set of those, or at least one of them. They run about $3 each. I think they sell them in packs of 4. But that is a great thing to have with you. Next one only applies to you. Probably applies to some of you too, but it's seasickness.
And everyone always says, that's crazy. You have motion sickness, but you go on cruises. I love cruising, and the motion sickness is not going to stop me. So I always travel with this motion sickness medication, and I use the meclizine. Seems to work really well for me. Whatever works for you, make sure that you bring that with you. Otherwise, it is going to cost you more to try to buy it on the ship, and there's a rush on it. Like if there's bad weather, there's going to be a rush on it, and they may run out of it because they only have so much on the ship with them. So always bring it with you. I ordered this on Amazon, even though it says Equate, which I think is the Walmart brand. I actually ordered this on Amazon. So Amazon, my BFF for ordering stuff when I'm traveling. The other thing I order from Amazon is these ginger chews. These work really well. I actually use these a lot when I'm on the trains, but these work really well here on the ship too. If it's just like a light, you know, slight movement day and I'm just feeling slightly unsettled, but not enough that I need the actual meclizine, I'll chew one of these and feel pretty good right after. So that works out well.
Next thing we've got is a camera, and we get asked all the time what we film our videos on because people want to have a camera that looks like that. And so the answer is we use a GoPro camera. And we actually carry 2 of them with us. So we're filming on one right now, and this is the backup one.
We're filming on our newer one, and this is our older one, the 9.
This is the GoPro Black Hero 9. The one we're filming on is the 11. That's the newest one of the moment. But the reason these are great is because you're going to probably be going to a beach on this cruise, or you're going to be going to the pool. And we love to just like take the camera and take it underwater with us, and you can film the fish, you can film, you know, whatever you want to film. And you don't have to worry about it breaking or getting water in it. They're just
pretty durable.
Yeah, they're perfect for that. So you can give them to your kids to run around with. You don't have to give them your phone, which you don't really want that.
You don't want to risk that.
So we don't like taking our phones out in the ocean to film stuff, or at the private islands. This is the best way to do it. They run $300 to $500 depending on which one you get, but we'll have a link to the one we use right now. If you're going to get one, I would get the 11, which is the newest one. We do use the casing, the housing with it too, but you can get it just like this, just the regular GoPro, and it'll just be fine.
All right, the next one is a sunscreen. I know this feels like it's a no-brainer one, but don't think to yourself, oh, if I forget it, I could just buy it on the ship, or I could just buy it at a port. Let me just tell you right now, these are not cheap to buy at the port cities, because they know you're coming and they know you forgot your sunscreen, and they are marking that price up sky high, and it's going to be pretty expensive also on the ship. So make sure you bring enough sunscreen for everybody. Protect yourself and keep your skin in good condition.
Next one we've got is flip-flops, and we use
We're going to spare you by not showing you
our flip-flops. We're not going to show you all the flip-flops, but we do have a link to the ones that we use on the website. So we use those all the time. It's just something you have to have on a ship, because especially you're in a lot hotter weather sometimes. So make sure you bring that. Next thing to pack is soda, because you don't really want to be paying for the bottomless bubbles on Carnival. It is $9.50 per adult per day, or $6.95 per child. That's a lot of soda when they only cost 50 cents off the ship. You can see we bought this one. We're on transatlantic. We bought that one in, I think, Spain.
Gibraltar.
Gibraltar, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's in Spanish.
So we bought those in Gibraltar. I think they were 75 cents a piece. So basically you can get 12 of those for the price of one day of the soda package. So I think people don't realize if you don't bring it on with you, you can buy them in the port and bring them on.
Mm-hmm. That's actually usually what we do. We've never brought them on with us. On embarkation day, we usually just grab some at the first port.
Yeah.
Enough for the rest of the cruise, depending on the cruise.
Same thing, we do that with the next thing, which is snacks. And one of the reasons we do that is because we don't want to carry the snacks with us. The second reason is because in the ports, you can get some interesting snacks. Different than you get at home.
Yeah, they do. Like, I've never seen these before. Again, I don't know where we bought these, Gibraltar or Spain. I don't remember, but I don't know what those are, but they're fun. Fun candies and things to try. It's kind of fun. We've also bought like different kinds of chips or crackers and things like that. Again, just bring those right on. As long as you're not bringing like fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, those are the only thing that they're going to stop you with. But anything that's sealed like that, candy and things like that, they will let you bring those onto the ship.
What about clothing? Any special clothes that people have to pack?
I think the one thing that a lot of people don't think about, even when you're going to be in the Caribbean in the summer, is to pack a light sweater or hoodie or jacket. Just a light one, because it does get cool at night. And if you're going to go watch like the late night movie or something out on the Lido deck, it does get pretty nippy. And I have my cardigan that I travel with, and I always throw that on. And I've seen quite a few people on this cruise wearing hoodies and jackets. And even some people bought some because they didn't bring anything with them. So don't be that person having to buy a jacket on the cruise if you don't really want it.
They do have theme nights you're going to be attending too, so you'll want to find out what those are. For the most part on Carnival, you can expect like a glow party, a white party. We're here on the Venezia right now, and there's also a mask party. That's probably not general on every cruise though. So you do want to pack items for your theme nights. Bring something white to use for the party, and you'll be all set with that.
You'll be good to go. Sorry, what?
No, I was going to say the next one is going to be cash too.
That's exactly what I was going to say. The next one is cash, because you may want to. So your gratuities are going to be charged to your room per person per day. But you can pay those in advance if you want, but you may want to give extra money to extra tips to some of those that kind of went above and beyond for you, that you'll want. And then you'll also want it for purchasing things off of the cruise ship as well. Like if you want to pay a taxi driver in cash, and 9 times out of 10 at the ports that these cruises will be stopping at, they will take US dollars.
Right, yeah, and you can always use US dollars in Mexico, and when you're in the tourist areas especially, so
Yeah.
it's not a problem at all.
Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. That's everything in a nutshell. Make sure you pack those things, obviously on top of all the regular things, your clothes, your swimsuits and all that, baseball caps, all that kind of stuff. Just be ready to have some fun. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to this channel or any of our others. Leave us a comment down below on what your favorite thing to pack is, if it was on our list, and give us a like. We'll see you soon.